Hey guys, this is part 29 of the Haunt Insider. I have some friends hanging out with me in this episode. I always watch the Dead with Dave show, Pandemic Cemetery, and you know, I always get jealous for how many props and scenery pieces he has during his episodes. So you know what? I had to throw in some skeletons mixed in with the video games just to keep it balanced, I guess. These are the ones I just got from Walgreens. I'll talk about them in a future video a few days from now or so with some other Halloween store related stuff. This episode though is almost completely brought to you by Diablo85. In the past he's sent me a few links, you know, every once in a while, one here, one there. He sent me 2 links a few days ago, and I'm a busy guy recently, I guess, and I haven't had as much chance to do his searching, but I did happen to find one on my own, so at least I'm still doing something by myself. But these first 2 that I'm going to show you come thanks to Diablo85 for digging them up. So yet again, man, thank you very much, and I feel like I owe you like a couple bucks for supplying me with these haunts for these videos. But anyway, here we go. Our first haunt can be found on the YouTube channel 16 Jazzman. They only have one Halloween video, and it's for 2011. The video has great editing. I really like the way they cut it with the music they chose. It's sort of fast-paced at times, and just fun and a little bit more exciting. They have a lot of animated props, but one in particular, this jumping Reaper that has these angel wings on him. He's sitting on top of like a crypt or tomb, and he basically just sort of lunges forward down at you. That is the little clip I'm going to show right now. He's just chilling up there, and then BAM! Scares the shit out of you. Like I mentioned, they have a lot of animated props. They have this ghoul that is in the side of like a column, and it lunges out at you. They have this really long-necked skeleton that's stirring a cauldron. There's a Cassifear zombie that they built that looks really good. I really dig all their animated props a lot. And along their main walkway up to the house, they have really cool little lanterns on posts with chains in between them. I really like the way that looked. A little bit different than just, sort of your cemetery fence or, scattered wood picket fence or something. So, very cool haunt. Check them out. It's on YouTube channel 16 Jazzman. Go subscribe. This next one, both the YouTube channel name and the haunt name is Winchester Cemetery. They only have one video period on their channel, and it is from their 2011 haunt. Another one that's full of a bunch of awesome animations. It's kind of hard for me to find a haunt or videos on YouTube of Halloween stuff where someone's done something that I hadn't really seen before, or at least just a new take on something. And this haunt has a free-roaming animated spider that I had never quite seen, at least something this size. They took one of the largest spider props that I know of that sells like at a Halloween retail store or whatever, and attached it to a moving carriage underneath of it, and it is free roaming around the yard, and they have the legs all splayed out so they sort of bounce around while it moves around the yard. It looks fucking awesome. In the video, there's an awesome clip of it moving by, and the shadow of it on the wall looks so creepy, and then the video changes and shows you the spider. So that's what I want to show you right now. You can see the shadow moving across the house, and then it'll pan, and you can see the spider moving throughout the yard. So cool. There's another cool shadow scene in this video. They have a rocking chair prop with a guy sitting in it, and you can see up against the side of the house the shadow of him rocking back and forth. They have a really cool organ-playing skeleton right at the beginning of the video. They have a creepy, like, child witch that's stirring a cauldron. That's like the second time I've done this motion now in this video. They have a really awesome Axe-worthy ghost with, like, really long material that's cruising around the yard. And they have an interesting take on a flying crank ghost where it's sort of a angel of death, skeleton-like creation that's slowly moving high up in a tree, it looks like. They're located in Champaign, Illinois, so if you happen to be in that area, maybe shoot them a message, or you can go check it out in person. Again, this is the Winchester Cemetery. Go subscribe and give them thumbs up and all that kind of crap. And this last one is the one I found. Yay, for me. It is on the YouTube channel Log1Con, but the O's are actually zeros. It is called House on Blood Hill. It's a cool little walk-through haunted house. I kind of reminds me of maybe like an old-style carnival like haunted house that you'd walk through, sort of from the Ghoulies movies. Maybe not quite as detailed as the ones that were in the Ghoulies movies, because those were ridiculously detailed for a carnival walk-through haunted house. But just sort of that same vibe. A lot of, you know, quick pop-out scares. They do have a couple actors in their haunt, but it seems like mostly it's animated props. They have 2 videos for Halloween. There's one for 2010 and 11. The 10 video is an actual like walkthrough of their haunted house. The 11 one is just one little scene. It might have even been like at the entrance or something, and it's of a illusion of a female like torso, upper torso. It's a real woman who looks like she's been, you know, chopped in half and is laying on the top of a table, and she's like screaming for help and stuff. It's a cool illusion, but I wish there was more from 2011 of their haunt. The little scene I'm going to show you is from the 2010 video, and it is a cool crypt part that has, you know, just a skeleton laying in a crypt in the wall, but then the entire crypt flips sideways and the skeleton comes at you. So here's that. Skeleton's laying in there, and bam! I love how it's rubber, so it bounces. Some of the other scenes, they have a barrel popper that's really cool. I like the upper torso prop that they use for that. And they have a really nice flying crank ghost scene that it's behind like a metal cage, and it's a cool flying crank ghost. It has like skeleton hands, and all of a sudden someone hits the cage with, you know, the electrical rod and creates some sparks and stuff. Good little jump scare there. Again, this is Log1Con. That's a YouTube channel, and it's House on Blood Hill. Thank you guys for watching. As always, go subscribe to these people. Get them excited that there's new viewers and stuff on their channel, so, you know, Halloween's coming up, and maybe they'll be more encouraged to put together a video or more content, you know, that they were planning on doing, because they see the traffic and stuff. So please go do that. And hey, while you're, you know, on the YouTubes, subscribe to me if you're not, and give me thumbs up, and give me a virtual high five. Just hit the screen right now. Bam! There we go. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Wave bye-bye. Bye. Peace.